Okay, in this video I'm going to go over a little bit how to deal with different size browsers. So in our assignment where we went from a Photoshop document to HTML and CSS, some of you had a little trouble because your page would look fine when you were working on your computer, but if the browser would get resized or if you look at it on someone else's computer, it wouldn't look as good, or you look at another browser, it wouldn't look as good. So one thing that we did is to take and put a wrapper around all of the content. So in this case, we put this wrapper here, and it's in red just to show what exactly it contains. But if you look back at your code, you can see that it has a border that is 5 pixels solid in red, and then we gave it a set width. So if we hadn't done that, let's just go ahead and take that out, and desktop, media website, and I'm going to put it back into FileZilla. Okay, now when we go back and look at our site, it automatically fills the whole page. So no matter how big my browser is, it fills the entire page. Okay, and for some of you that didn't work with the last assignment because you might have had something floated to the right, but really you didn't want it all the way over on the right side. You just wanted it right when compared with what was on the left. So let's go ahead and put that back on here. Make it 960 pixels. Whoops, width, obviously. Save it and put it back into FileZilla. And we have it back to 960 pixels. And what we're doing to keep it centered, so you'll notice that it's always in the center of the page, is to do an auto margin for the left and right side. So you can put whatever you want for the top and the bottom, and then auto will keep it in the center. So something else that I want to talk about, so you'll notice that when we resize the browser and it gets smaller than 960 pixels, this just kind of stays, so you'll just cover up content. When we didn't have a width on it, the content would sort of move because it would all have to be contained within the window. So for your sites, it's fine if you have it like this. So if a browser window is only open this wide, then that's just how much people will see of the site. But there are also things you can do, and it's called responsive design, and we haven't really done that this semester, but if you want to try it out for this project, you are most definitely welcome to. And so what we might do in this case, and there's a lot of different styles you would apply to be responsive, but this is just one of them. What we might do is instead of doing a width, we would do a max width. And then in that case, the biggest it could get is 960 pixels, but it could be smaller than that too. So I'll show you what happens. We refresh this. It looks the same because we still are bigger. Our browser window is bigger than 960 pixels, but when we get smaller, so does our website. So you'll notice that this test 1 and test 2, instead of being hidden over here because the browser's too big, they're actually being rearranged. So that's what you can do with max width. Now, keep in mind, there's other stuff that you would want to do if you wanted the site to appear differently. Like, for example, if you wanted the menu to change, the font to get smaller, the font to appear differently, the menu to appear differently. There's other things that you would have to do, but you can see this is sort of one step in the right direction because everything is still visible even though I'm not, at this 960 pixels. I'm down here and I can still see everything on the site. So that is just kind of a start of how you can have a responsive site.